for the past few years, whereby I had to make sure our students, they go to study all over the world, such as America, such as China, such as Germany, because our government do not have a passion to bring a proper education to our kids. But I'm very proud to say today, I have done that. Today we are talking about African Renaissance Unity. African Renaissance Unity is a newly established party for the people. And again, it is registered as a political party. Let me tell you one thing. We could not achieve what we have achieved today if we did not register our party as a political party. When I was appointed as a king, I had to see where do I lead people? What am I going to do for the people? Because in this country, our government, I must say this, has destroyed our sorry, put it there. I wanted to dance with it, so I felt blessed. Without a proper way for your voice to be heard in the parliament, the only way was to register this political party, so that your voice will be heard in the parliament. African Renaissance Unity is the collective authority of traditional leadership and the people of South Africa, which acknowledges the evil crime against humanity perpetuated by the political government of South Africa by not even giving a formal and legal recognition of the Cohen's design. That was very much unfair. The Cohen is signed. Where's oh, but I mean, what do you call Trolley is here. He knows. The Cohen side, they should have been received a proper fairness, but they did not. I believe Trolley is still in the war.
Exactly, yes.
Nothing has come through.
Nothing.
But I can tell you right now, ARU is going to recognize him. Because we are here to work. There are chiefs, a queen. There are queens. There are kings that has been appointed by the people, not by the government. But I must say this, we are going to recognize those chiefs that are appointed by the people. We'll make sure they are being recognized as the chiefs. The kingships, as my spokesperson did speak here, that he spoke about the sovereign identity, nationality emphasis, the role of the traditional leadership as it is interwoven in the social fabric of South Africa, brings together the inherited wisdom, vision, compassion, embracing all the people of South Africa who are living in it. But the secret that you are having, without religious people, we cannot achieve our goals. That is why our logo, maybe you've seen it, you saw it here. Where is it? Okay, fine, leave it there. It has got 3 arrows. 1 euro is for religious. 1 euro. You need to really give you a hand on that, because I've started to I am liberating the churches. Because the religious people, they must stop to say they will wear the white garment in heaven. You must wear it here. Yes. You need to wear it here. That is why you will find our children today, they have gone to drugs. We have seen what happened in one of the townships here. Westbury. Did you see what happened there? I wanted to go there and speak to my people, but I didn't. But I understand the commissioner came. But people, they are facing the poverty. And they are circumstantially obliged to sell drugs. Before you fight, before you shoot, you must call all these criminals. Speak to them. What is the problem? You need to find out a problem so that you can have a solution. I can tell you right now, people, they are very much in poverty. We as African Renaissance Unity, we're going to change that. We are going to change the whole country. This country is going to be born again. As you are here, our party is called African Renaissance Unity. So it's a rebirth of a new things. You know, let me tell you something. I've met people say to me, they were coming from America. They said to me, King, these people, they are Christians. They said, because you are taking the proper route, the country as we speak is on the mess. But when you are in power, God will bring a master plan. So God is going to do that very soon. Okay. So we embrace the diversity of the people of South Africa and their culture, religious and various belief system, commit to fight against and condemn the xenophobia and abuse of the vulnerable citizen of our nation. Acknowledges the value of women, because we need to respect women. I've seen people, they have abused their wives. But we as ARU, we must stop that. We must protect our women. The values of women and the youth and their participation in restoring the legacy and the culture and promoting the future of South Africa. The young lady has mentioned that. Recognizes the right of the people to overcome the malicious injustice and the colonial past. Colonial past is still existing. We still have to fight that. You know, its only walls has cracked, but the paint is still existing. We shall never allow that as ARU. We must remove the paint completely. Then we have a rainbow nation. Mandela had a vision of a rainbow nation. That vision has gone away. We as ARU, we must embrace everybody who lives in South Africa, black and white. If you see a white, you see black, then you still have a problem. So you still have that paint that is still existing in that crack walls. Wall is cracked, it's been cracking. But the paint is still existing. Even to blacks, they have that paint. Some white have the paint. Indian have the paint. We need to change and make sure we have a true South African, so that we can able to govern this country. We must treat our sisters and brothers as a one body. So we as kings, we are going to change the country. We will make sure everybody who live in this country, they have a proper fare, equal fare to everybody. Viva ARU, viva! Viva! Viva ARU, viva! Viva! We will then restore the legacy and culture and promoting the future of South Africa. Recognizes the right of the people to overcome the malicious injustice of the colonial past, which continues to inflict pain and suffering on the people of South Africa. Admit that the role of leadership position with institution of traditional leadership as pronounced at the Act has been limited for 2 decades. It is very painful. All the chief and all the king today, they are folding their arms. They doing nothing. Only councillors, they're running with purses. But end of the day, all our people, they come to us. They need assistance. They need employment. They don't have money to take their kids to study. I understand today we are having a free education. But that free education is only in the tertiary for now. We as ARU are going to stop that. We will have education free from grade 1. When it comes to poverty, we as African Renaissance Unity, we will make sure our elders, they getting double pay. Their pension will be double. If you are saying today you are fighting a poverty, how can we let our elders go to bed without food? There are chiefs who have been sitting in the parliament, but those chiefs, they've done zero. They sat in the parliament, but our people are still suffering. Our people don't get justice, especially our elderly people. We as ARU are going to change that. What we have also planned to make sure we fight poverty, we will need to put a voucher for the elderly, 8,000 rand voucher for food. I'm telling you, we are going to change the country. We are going to make sure we uproot all this corruption. I'm very glad because I can see before we come to power, we will still have to deal with the people who has done corruption in our country. So we will fight corruption. This government is going to be the truly government that liberates people. It's going to be the government that will take power back to people. Take power back to the kings. As we are saying, I'm very proudly want to say to you, we will, with kings and queens, start a new monarch that will control the parliament. That is guaranteed. Because that is why, as I said in the beginning, the reason why we start ARU was because our people have been marginalized. If you're a king today, you are just ordinary person. You are a king by position, by birth. I'm a king, but there is no benefits. We want to take back power to the people. But this, we can only do it together. We need to change the system of our kids. We need to make sure our kids, they are empowered. Each and every child today, before she or he goes to crash, must have a banking card. If you talk of eradication of poverty, how are you going to eradicate the poverty where even in your legacy you haven't started to teach them how to save money? You see, we need to start from our kids, from our roots, and empower our kids to make sure they get the banking cards. So ARU is going to implement all this. And I can tell you right now, ARU is going to eradicate all the tenders from the government. The tenders from government has caused a lot of corruption, lot of killing, lot of misadministration, maladministration, misappropriation of funds. ARU is coming to stop all that. We have to empower our people from the government, not from the tender. Let me tell you, I've been to America, I've been to Belarus, I've brought some projects, but those projects were stolen. I pay my own fees, my own money, to go and get projects to help our people. Oh, my people, if you want to say that. But my project was stolen. But today, African Renaissance Unity is going to change all that. And that is why I say, if we are together, working out a program, together we will liberate ourselves and liberate our nation. So today, I'm very proud to say, we are changing the country. I'm very proud to say we are putting a national working committee, of which I believe the national working committee today, each and every one of you will dedicate herself or himself to make sure we succeed. In 2019, we are on power. But I have listened to so many people who have spoken here. And I must say this, it's very exciting, and I can see this country is going to be ruled by ARU in 2019. I'm very happy. Now we will need to go for appointing the National Working Committee. We spoke a lot. I can see our time is against us. But I am glad that we have achieved our dream. And I'm glad that we are going to conquer what has been worrying us. I can tell you this. Our chiefs, they need to have a budget. How can you, being a chief, earn only 15,000 rand? How much, Paramount Chief? 15,000 rand. Can you sustain your family? Chiefs? You cannot. You cannot. 15,000 rand for chiefs. For kings, it's only how much? 70, 80,000 rand. But I said I don't want the money. Because I've got my own money. I've worked for my money. And again, I'm helping my people. So, truly, come next year, we need to empower our chiefs. We need to pay stipend for the pastors. Our pastors, they're doing a good job. They're doing a very good job, but our pastors are not being taken care of. Because these people, they make sure they change people's life. But again, they don't get anything. That is why I'm saying we have to change our country. And I said the victory bell of ARU has rung. And I can tell you that come next year, we shall be together in the parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, before I sit down, one message I want to say to you. If you are going to be appointed today, make sure you deliver. Make sure you do your part. Remember, being a National Working Committee member, you will be registered. We may not have some money now, but let me tell you, we will surprise you. We are going to make sure you get something. But you will get according to what we have done. So tonight, we are going to put our forms. We are going to fill them up. I urge all of you to be very dedicated. And please, your reward, you will get it through your action. If you dedicate yourself, and if you work for ARU, we will see it through your production. So I want to say to you tonight, thank you very much that you have come from very far. And I think we have spent more time to listening to our progress that we've done. And I think you still have to take trips back home, but I must thank you very much for what you have done. You are a true ARU, and you are going to liberate yourself and liberate our country. Viva ARU, viva! Viva! Viva ARU, viva! Viva! Phezulu ngeParliament phezulu. Phezulu. Phezulu ngo-2019 phezulu. Phezulu. Thank you very much, MC. I can see people, they were very much worrying you. Need more time to talk. And you are very soft, of which is very good. You don't have to be harsh. Well, next time, please, you must be harsh. So that people, they keep time. Thank you very much, ARU, for coming and take your position. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Can you quickly? Yeah, I think the page. I think it's finished. You can see. Can you check it for me?
I want to see what.
Yeah, now is this item number 8.
Phones are there. Here's the MC. What is the process?
I'm waiting.
Nominate.
Yes, the process. The item is under him. Under Mr. Mushi. Bishop Mushi.
Oh, Bob.
Bishop.
Siyahamba.
Okay.
Yeah, sasa ngibuya la Johannesburg futhi.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Do you know the processes? Yes, I was going to lab it.
Oh, yeah.
So you know the procedure. You don't answer the GP.
The process. No, it's the process. You elect the working committee.
I don't know now.
How are you going to nominate?
I don't know. Yes, you can say, I don't know now. I don't know about this agenda. I really don't know. It's a serious matter. I'm telling you. The procedures. Did you find out about the procedures? When did you know about this? Where's the mic? Where's the mic? Ask him about the procedure, about how to nominate. Don't get any numbers of the program talent. No, not me. I'm that's the program talent.
No.
It's your item.
Can I help to hand this off? Can I help to?
You can. I don't know how Amanda wants to organize it. Do you want to dish them out or must somebody dish them? Will they stick up their hand or how are you
I think it's going to be wise when somebody is being nominated and they'll give it that form to sign. Not everybody must get it. It's a nomination of item number 8.
I'm going to ask Fortson to advise you how to get this out.
I think what must come. I'm waiting for my No, I was waiting for the mic. And then this is not the mic. Goes off people can see. Yeah, here we go. No, they've made the agenda to be long. Put a blame there. Don't have a problem. Thanks very much. We've got one more item number 8. I would like to get your attention. Thanks very much. One more item.
Sasikhona kuma-meeting wokuqala until now manje sizwile ikhulumi manje bengithi kule